Alrighty then. So, Bowz versus Ozone. Bowz as cheerful as ever.
Let's go, boy. Let's go, Ryan. Let's go hard.
Alright, Duck Hunt versus Bowz. I'm sorry, versus Bowser Jr. Not a common matchup here in Smash. Not commonly seen in competitive, but both good characters in their own right. Bowz definitely a tried and true solo specialist main. Same thing with Ozone from what I recall. Does have a Corrin, but does not opt to use it from what I'm seeing. One of those situations probably where it's comfort over matchup. Anyway, going into this, neutral is kind of same, kind of throwing the projectiles at each other. Bowz just running with Mecha Koopas, throwing them at the onslaught of cans and cowboys that Duck Hunt is sending their way. So, Ozone has control of the neutral right now. It's so menacing. I don't know why, that looks so menacing to me. Just that little can just popping up and kind of tiptoeing its way towards the Bowz. Air dodging into it, unfortunately. And the rapid jab, throwing him right off stage. The Bowz is having a very hard time making his way into this neutral and resetting things. From the looks of things, he just kind of has to wait for the platform to come back. He gets hit off stage a bunch, and then he finally gets his opportunity, and then he gets hit right back onto the platform when he comes back around. Up smash, taking the first stock. Bowz is kind of in a tough situation. This matchup is very silly, very uncommon for him, very unique, very foreign. And Ozone kind of just running away with this right now. Now that he's sitting off the ledge, a little bit of a different story, but at the same time, all it takes is a quick mess up, and he's got himself back on the floor, and he's throwing out his cowboys, his cans, and going for grabs and throwing little frisbees at him. So dangerous. Even when he loses the neutral, he just keeps throwing stuff at him. Throws him into the can, putting on 32%. Ozone only sitting at 97. Running away with this game for looks like he's getting hit by his own can, unfortunately. Alright, Bowz making it back onto stage, but as I said earlier with his very first stock, he's kind of just getting hit by a lot of this silliness. Ozone's got him camped out. He's got this massive wall that, Bowz just cannot seem to get through. Very struggling, very hard for him. Very curious to see where this is probably going to lead the Bowz. If he has to counter pick, if he ends up losing this, which, you never know. If he wins this, you never know right now. Either way, kind of curious to see if it's the stage that's put him into this situation where, he can't get away from the wall. Because from the looks of things, Ozone's approaching with this wall. He's not really too fond of keeping away from him. He's more like approaching. He puts his big wall projectiles up and then just kind of walks towards him. Whenever he doesn't need to, he just kind of sits back. Ozone running away with this, lapping him in percent, and still sitting clean on his first stock. If the Bowz was to take this first stock, it'd be a huge uphill battle for him to try and return this into a win. Jab, taking him straight up into the sky. Ozone, very silly, first win. So, Bowz kind of put in a strange predicament. Trying to find a place to go. Choosing, opting for Battlefield from what I heard. Probably wants the platforms to escape, trying to keep the wall a little bit separated. But at the same time, Ozone can use these platforms as a means to an end and throwing the can all over the place. Now he can just have it sitting in the air, where typically he would have to keep mashing the B button. So, Bowz drawing first blood. Getting with that Mecha Koopa. I'm assuming if Bowz has to, he might resort to making this like a camp thing. In a sense where he tries to put up his own wall, even though he cannot put up one nearly as powerful as Duck Hunt. It would probably be one of his better options to try and slow down the gameplay, so that way Ozone can't seem to get anything. But your boy right now, sitting pretty strong, he had the neutral for a quick second, but then that can just scares him away from it. Kind of concerning as to what it is that he's going for here. Ozone sitting in the air, lost the neutral a little bit. Bowz is a little comfortable now that he has his own, now that he has the stage. The only problem with this is that if he loses this, it could end up very bad for him. I'm sorry, even if he wins this, it's going to be Ozone's counter pick, and you don't know what kind of silly map that can possibly happen. That forward smash is so dangerous. taking that stock. I don't understand. That is such a silly forward smash. Very good on the Bowz, taking that first stock, and Ozone now trying to return the favor, only having 1% on him, trying to make sure that the Bowz cannot do to him what he did to the Bowz. But Ozone, you know, putting out these, throwing out that frisbee a little bit too much, and a little dangerous here, getting the Bowz, letting him get the percent on there. We're going to see what's going on with how he's going to try and steal the stock here. Yeah, it looks like this is a completely different Bowz. He is playing a lot differently than he was game one. It's a lot more patient, and at the same time, it's a lot more safe. Just an overall general patience from the man, and until you side B right into the frisbee, and a lot more commanding at the same time. Wow, he read the up smash. He read it, followed an up smash, but then Bowz immediately smashed DIing out of the first hit, so that way he did not get hit by the rest of it, so that way he can get killed. And right now it's looking like you know, percents are pretty even in the sense of from the last game. Bowz getting a little optically confused here, seeing how the can is sitting in the way. Now Bowz sitting at 182%, sniped by the can. Unfortunate. Losing his stock now. Ozone kind of in an uphill battle here. Gonna have to try and find a way to get that magic that he had from the first game back in his hands, so that way he can potentially take this game, move on to winner semis. Now, setting himself up, you know, kind of running away, playing a little more patient now instead of trying to move the wall towards him. He's kind of retreating with the wall. Rolling back, throwing things out, getting what he can out, and then running away. Trying to get the percent on. He's trying to build it up, and then once I'm pretty sure he's in a comfortable percent, he'll probably start playing aggressive again. Very nice trick fake. Threw up thing, tried to retreat, then rolled into it. You know, Bowz didn't know what to do to that, and it gave him a free little nice, like 19%. And now, just like that, even though he doesn't have the, you know, neutral, he definitely has the control. He has stage control. He has control over this game, and putting the percents now in his own favor. Bowz has not touched this man in a while. Until you have him hit himself with his own can. That is one of the only times I've seen him get hit since he's taken the Bowz's stock. Bowz definitely have to play a lot more patient now. He's looking just like he did first game. He got that first stock, and now he's getting a little too aggressive now. Getting a solid fair, taking him off stage, getting him with the fork, taking him off once again. Hitting him with his own Mecha Cooper right now, trying to drag him off stage, take that stock, but unfortunately, Duck Hunt is Duck Hunt. Saved by... No! What is that? He saved Ozone, and then extended that forward smash hitbox with the can.
Hits the can, hits me, explosion.
That was silly. The Bowz taking game 2. That was
Alright, whatever. Okay, let's go down.
that was dangerous. That was funny. That was hilarious.
This game is silly. No, the fact that my up tilt needed out your side game. Yeah, that was
Alright guys, going town in City right now, setting this things up. After that silliness with them, you know, kind of shaking that off a little bit. Got a little bit happy. Put themselves in a happy mood, and now getting right back into things. Bowz, as usual, the first games, he's kind of lost. He has the center stage, but like, until all the equipment just comes out and works in his favor. I was gonna say that he did not have control of the stage, even if he had the center. But looks just from that one little accidental combo that Ozone set up for him with the bombs. Bowz sitting pretty comfortably right now. Throwing out his little thing, hiding away from that can. The can is so scary. The way that Ozone's using it, very nice pressure with it. He's setting himself up, and whenever he needs to, yeah, he's forcing him to choose an option that he wants that he can punch him for. In typical fashion, Bowz would not air dodge for no reason right into someone's face. By putting the can there, you know, puts him. So right now, Ozone. Sorry guys, getting called for a little bit. Ozone has control again. He has a low percent right now. I'm sorry, the Bowz has lower percent. Ozone sitting at higher percent, but once again has control of the stage. Trying to throw that can over there so he can reflect it and set up for something, but unfortunately the can's expiration date was due, and he just got comboed by the new one, by Bowz. Bowz playing a little smart, playing with the can instead of fearing the can. Ozone trying to respond, fast fall, then rising with it out there. But unfortunately it was misplaced, was not close enough, and the Bowz was able to jump away. Throwing out the cowboy. Oh my goodness, the snipe with his own can, unfortunately again. And the Bowz getting that up air kill. Looks, guys, last second here, we got Apollo on the mic. And the Bowz kind of dominating right now. So the first game he was kind of bad. Like, first game was really bad for Bowz. He had 2 stock. And now the second game was pretty silly. He won pretty jankily. I'm pretty sure both of them know. But at the same time, it was he saved him just to kill him in a janky way.
Oh.
You know, this third game, it's a little bit of Bowz's favor, you know?
Yeah.
Ozone's sitting at an uphill battle here. Has 138% on the Bowz, and the Bowz is kind of just running with it, putting some percent on, getting that extra credit in.
I'm not sure what the record is, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, last time I checked, I think Ozone beat him at CMPL last one. That's the last time they ran into each other, from what I recall.
CMPL?
Yeah, last time I've seen them together, at least.
Oh.
So, you never know. But the side beat to the up beat to the fair, taking it out. Bowz bringing it back 2-1.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice.